participants from last year's playoff, the Florida Gators. A couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. A bit of running room on that return. So the Florida Gators offense will take the field first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air on second down. Quickly complete. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gator!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he is just incredible. At the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Got the back over the middle. Bust through behind his pad. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gators are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged out of the air. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Well, jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here's the pressure. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Beck's going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but way wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to go. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Moving away from pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was fingers.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half.